friends, I got some really cool stuff in from Midway USA today. Let me show you. It's our knives for the December 2023 knife giveaway. It's time I announce it. So each month at my YouTube channel, JohnKlahr, I give away a knife to one of my subscribers. I go out and purchase a new knife and post a video, and one of my lucky subscribers wins that knife at the end of the month. This month, I was shopping at Midway USA, and I came across some cold steel knives. I've always been interested, but to be honest with you, I've never owned a cold steel knife before. So I picked up two of them, actually. They are the SRK, a knife that I've been kind of intrigued about for quite a while. And even though I've never held one in my hand before or seen one in person, I know a little bit about them due to the research and the YouTube videos I've watched. So that's where we get our education, right? YouTube videos? Okay, so I know that Cold Steel makes these in two different sizes, and they make them in a lot of different knife steels and handle colors, and that these are very popular. The two I have here is the SRK-C and the SRK, the normal one. And one of my lucky subscribers who enters the giveaway is going to have their choice of either the 6-inch Cold Steel SRK or the Cold Steel SRK Compact with the 5-inch blade. And you're going to have to watch this video to find out how to enter and choose which knife you want to win. Now this one here is the original version. Now this one has a 6-inch clip point blade. And the model that I have here is the SK5 high carbon steel. So it is one of the cheaper models, but a high value model. And it's still the same shape and pretty much weight and everything as some of the premium knife steels. So that Cold Steel makes the SRK in. Now, looks like they lathered on some grease or something here to protect the edge of the blade where it's sharpened to keep it from rusting. Quite a bit on there, so we're going to need to clean that off before we make a mess out of it. Look at that. Quite a bit on there. But it does look like they did a very nice job sharpening this blade. And it has a some kind of spray-on protective coating called Tough X. Not sure exactly what that's made out of. There's the Cold Steel emblem. Handsome, not overly large like some knives do, so kudos there. There's a pretty nice looking handle, and I really like the orange, and look how textured it is. I like that. It's kind of rubbery. There's a lanyard hole here. They say that the steel comes all the way back to the lanyard hole. So, but it doesn't extend out the end of the handle like on a Falkneven or something. So I wish it did. But it is a very good feeling, grippy texture on here. I really like it. And the handle is sized pretty nice. Now the steel does not extend into the finger guard here. That's just rubber. But look at that. You can get really good grip. I got two extra large hands and no problem there at all. Let's see how sharp this baby is. Oh, a little disappointed there. I really thought this thing was kind of razor sharp when I was looking at it and touching it earlier, but it's not shaving hair. Let's get an old paper test. Let me get a piece of paper out here real quick and see what it's going to do. Okay. Another knife that feels like it's got promise, but left the factory not quite right. Nope, not quite right. So we're going to have to put it on the leather strap. But we'll do that here in a little bit. Let me tell you, that is one good looking knife though. I like it. It feels good in the hand, and for a 6-inch blade it feels pretty good. I understand why it's so popular. Now here is the sheath that it comes with, and it's orange as well with a black webbing. I wasn't going to open it, but you know what? We need to show the viewers the knife, and the sheath on these knives is very important. So it's not bad looking. Okay, it's got a snap and Velcro. Check that out. Okay, double security. So you don't have to take your belt off. You can slide that up behind the belt and fold that over and secure the knife on your side without actually having to unbuckle your belt and have your pants fall down while you're trying to do that. And what I'm trying to show you here, if this thing will focus, there we go, is the drain hole. It's very small, but there definitely is one right there. But you can see that. So they did incorporate a drain hole. Plenty of places for lanyard and attachment points all over it. And the way it's shaped, the blade's only going to go in there one way. And with the clip point facing the front if it's on the right. And let's go ahead and slide it right on in there, and a little tight. Make sure there's nothing inside there. Push it a little hard to get it to go in all the way. It's got a place for a thumb ramp here to push off, but well, that thing's in there pretty good. Holy. Wow. Wow. There's nothing in there. Check it out. See? Man, that thing really stuck in there. It's going to end up scratching the blade or something. Yeah. Yeah. I tell you, if anybody else has an SRK with a sheath like this, tell us if it was stiff. You know, put some comments in there. Was it stiff when you got it? Did it loosen up after a while? Is there a modification I need to do before I give this knife away? Hate to give it to one of my subscribers and have a problem. It's definitely not loose in there. It's tight. I don't even have it pushed in all the way. See? See how it's backed out there just a little bit right there? It's not even in there all the way, and it's tight. Wow. Nice short point. All right. Let's just put it on the strap here for a minute, and I'll talk about the second thing you need to do in order to win the knife. All right, so obviously we have two knives. We're going to have two different comments. If you want the 6-inch knife, the SRK-6 that I have in my hand right now, you need to comment on this video, I want all 6 inches. So subscribe, comment, I want all 6 inches, and share the video, and you're entered to win the 6-inch knife. All right. If you want to win the other knife, I'll tell you the comment after the review on the second knife, what you need to comment if you choose to win the other knife. Now, I'm only drawing one winner. So you're either going to choose the 6-inch knife or the compact 5-inch knife. It's up to you. All right. But if you want the 6-inch knife, you need to comment on this video, I want all 6 inches. That's what's going to get you your entry to win this knife. All right, let's talk about the second knife. Now, this one here is the SRK-C or SRK Compact. And it comes in a little smaller box and it's shaped different. It opens from the end instead of a casket opening like the other one. So, see what we get in here. All right. Well, look at that. This knife comes in the sheath. No paperwork, nothing else in there. But it is a very nice box. It's got the warranty information on the back and everything. But all right, and we don't have to cut this one open. Just slides right out of there. All right, that came out much easier. Perfect. Yeah, exactly how it should. Got a nice thumb ramp right there you can push off. No rattle. Secure. Perfect job, cold steel. Now this knife here is an inch shorter and about 2.5 ounces lighter than the other version. The blade thickness is 0.16 versus 0.20. But we still have a nice grippy handle, even though the texture looks a little different. We'll put them side by side here in a minute. Check this out. The original SRK on the left has more of a round bump. The SRK Compact on the right has more of a diamond pattern. Check that out. Something to think about there, huh? They both feel just as grippy, just different. And this knife is branded SRK-C on the side instead of just SRK. And there's the maker's mark on the other side here. And I will say the level of fit and finish on the Compact, especially the blade bevel here, seems a little better than the original one. I mean, this has got some good finish qualities for this price range knife. I really like this Compact. But check out the bevel here, how it's sanded. Look how smooth it is. It's not very toothy like you see most knives in this price range. Check it out. Now let's go ahead and talk about how you're going to win the SRK Compact if that's the knife you decide. And what you need to do is comment in the comment section of this video, 5 is enough for me. 5 is enough for me. That's what you need to comment. Alright, let's whip out the original and put it next to the compact version, and here you can really see the difference, how you lose that 1 inch of blade, about a 1/2 inch of handle, but the handles are plenty big. I have 2XL hands, and neither one of them make me feel like I don't get good enough grip. But you see how much narrower the grip is too? So if you got a little smaller hand, that compact version might be the knife for you, but it is plenty big for a big hand. Look at that. I still got plenty of room on that blade. And very handy knife. Now, the original, that one, it's got still another inch on my big wide hand. And it's a nice knife. Both of them. Good job, Cold Steel. You did a nice knife. These sheaths, they're good. We had a little problem with the original. The compact fits in there perfect. I'll mess around with the sheath on the original one here and see if I can get that cleaned up for you before I send it out for the giveaway. Alright, let's compare these to some other blades. And first up is the Buck 119 Special. This is the Stealth Run with the straight clip point blade. It fits pretty much right in between the two knives. I would say it's a little closer to the original version, even though it's about a 1/2 inch length short. It's only got a 6-inch blade. But I don't know. The handle length is pretty much matched. The Buck's got a wider handle than the SRK, but blade thickness is about the same. I think the SRK holds a little bit thickness a little bit further towards the tip, and I don't know, pretty equal. SRK original is just a little bit bigger. Alright, let's look at another knife. And we're going to break out the 117 Buck. Now this knife, even though I really enjoy it, and check out my video, it is smaller than both of these two. So totally dwarfed by the original SRK. And even the Compact is larger, both in the blade and in the handle. So, all right, SRK Compact. A little tougher than that, but I do like the 117. Check out my video on that. It's a pretty cool knife. All right, next up. And this is an older Spyderco, the Temperance 2. If you haven't heard of this knife, I have a video on it as well. Great knife. Look at that big old 4.85 inch VG10 blade. Even though it's a little shorter, that big old leaf blade, it's pretty cool. Same size handle pretty much. But the Spyderco is just as thick at the base, but it has that double distral taper, so as it gets thinner as we go to the point, the SRK stays thick out to the point. But either way, you see there, see how thick that Temperance 2 starts out? Anyway, I just really like the Temperance 2. I just wanted to show you that real quick. It's one of my favorite knives. But that SRK is, I don't know, they feel about the same. And of course the Temperance 2 dwarfs the SRK Compact. It's bigger almost every way. I like this knife. Check out my video. And just for shits and giggles, how about we throw out a M8A1 with its 6.5 inch blade. This is a one of my subscribers sent me this blade. We're going to do a knife project on that coming up soon. Keep an eye out for that, but it's just something cool to compare. Yeah. Anyway, thought I'd throw that in there. Pretty cool, huh? And last but not least is the legendary Prather War Buoy by Topps Knife with its 7.25 inch blade. Just completely dwarfs the blade on both these knives. But check out the handle, even on that big old knife. It's not much bigger than either the SRK original or the compact version. The handles are very similar in length. Check that out. Alright, so getting deep into this movie, let's go back to the giveaway. Alright, so in December 2023 at my YouTube channel, JohnKlahr, I have 2 knives that you can pick from if you win the giveaway. Both of them are cold steel. One is the SRK original 6 inch version. The second one is the SRK-C, the compact 5 inch version. Now, what I need you to do in order to enter the giveaway is subscribe to my channel, like the video, and share it to one of your friends. And then you gotta watch the video and get the catchphrase. You have to comment on the video the catchphrase that decides which knife you want. If you want the 6 inch version, you have to comment the correct phrase for that knife. If you want the 5 inch version, you have to comment the correct phrase for that one. Both of those are in this video. You have to watch the video in order to find the catchphrase. And the reason I do that is that's how I win. I get the watch hours. So watching the video wins for me. Watching the video allows your chance to win either of these 2 great knives. Thank you for watching. Good luck with the giveaway. And yes, just in case you were wondering, that is a Beretta 1301 Tactical right there. And I'm going to be doing a video on this gun very soon, from butt to muzzle and from muzzle to butt. So just got to get to the range first, and then I'll show you a video.